Welcome to today's episode. Let me ask you this: what if every thought you had, every word you spoke, and even your facial expressions, were being watched? This is not science fiction anymore, it's George Orwell's chilling vision in his classic novel, 1984. Published in 1949, 1984 isn't just a story. It's a warning. A world where freedom is erased, truth is rewritten, and Big Brother is always watching. Today, we'll dive into the story, the characters, and the timeless lessons from Orwell's masterpiece. The novel takes place in Oceania, a totalitarian state controlled by the party. Everywhere you go, there are posters: Big Brother is watching you. Privacy doesn't exist. Telescreens are in every home, spying on you 24/7. Even your thoughts are not safe, because the party has created a crime called thought crime. The party's control is absolute. History is rewritten daily. Language is reduced to newspeak, designed to make independent thinking impossible. Emotions like love and loyalty are redirected only to the party. It's a terrifying vision of what happens when power has no limits. Our main character is Winston Smith, a 39-year-old worker at the Ministry of Truth. Ironically, his job is to rewrite history, changing old newspapers so they always match the party's lies. But Winston is different. Deep inside, he feels the party is wrong. He secretly hates Big Brother. And he dreams of freedom. His rebellion starts small. He keeps a secret diary, writing, "Down with Big Brother." He begins to question reality. If the party says 2 + 2 is equal to 5, does that make it true? This inner resistance makes Winston human, relatable, and tragically vulnerable. Winston meets Julia, a young woman who also despises the party. Their love affair is more than romance, it's an act of political rebellion. In a world where even sexual desire is controlled, their relationship becomes a symbol of freedom. For the first time, Winston feels alive. But in Orwell's universe, hope never lasts long. They are betrayed, captured, and taken to the dreaded Ministry of Love, a place not of kindness, but of torture. Inside the Ministry of Love, Winston faces O'Brien, a high-ranking party member. Winston once believed O'Brien was secretly part of the resistance, but he was wrong. O'Brien is loyal to the party, and becomes Winston's torturer. Here, Orwell reveals the party's true philosophy. Power is not a means, it is the end. The party doesn't seek power to protect the people, it seeks power purely for domination. Truth doesn't exist. Reality is only what the party says it is. The torture isn't just physical, it's psychological. They want Winston not just to obey, but to believe. Finally, Winston is taken to room 101, the most feared place of all. What's inside? Your worst fear. For Winston, it's rats. Confronted with his terror, Winston breaks. He betrays Julia, screaming, "Do it to her, not me." In that moment, his spirit shatters. His love, his resistance, his humanity, all destroyed. The novel closes with Winston, once a rebel, now an empty shell of a man. He sits in a cafe, drinking gin, completely brainwashed. He no longer loves Julia. He no longer hates the party. He has only one feeling left. He loved Big Brother. It's one of the bleakest endings in literature, and one of the most powerful. Why does 1984 still matter today? Because it's more than a story, it's a warning. 1. Surveillance. Orwell predicted a world of cameras and mass spying. Sound familiar? 2. Language and thought. If you control words, you control ideas. Newspeak is about limiting freedom of thought. 3. Truth and power. Who controls the past controls the future. Who controls the present controls the past. 4. The fragility of freedom. Orwell reminds us that freedom is never guaranteed. It must be defended. 1984 is not a comfortable book. It doesn't offer hope, but it forces us to ask hard questions. How much freedom are we willing to give up for security? Are we aware when truth is being manipulated? Could Orwell's nightmare become our reality? George Orwell's warning is clear: if we stop questioning, if we stop resisting, if we stop valuing truth, then Big Brother has already won. So the next time you hear someone say, 2 plus 2 equals 5, ask yourself, is it really true? Or is it just what the party wants you to believe?